and we'll be watching the Browns' sure-handed wide receiver. Always staying busy, he's your league leader.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
And no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
Jones. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Browns at 9-2 to start play. And they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit, because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson: 18 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air, or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 12-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he's in. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive.
And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now Jones. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Zay Flowers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be... And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a game of 20. First down, Giants.
Now Jones throwing on first down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Kamara up the middle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Looking to throw. Jones. touchdown. Daniel Jones, 34 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And I think the ball's out. Picked off by David Long. So it goes. Key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Stroud. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 42 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And New York set to take the field. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides. Ball scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42.
A gain of 15. First down, New York.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he only managed
manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a fourth down situation. Here we go with Kamara, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line, and this Browns defense stands tall. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. A short throw to Musgrave.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
A second down throw now from Stroud.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And a good rally to the football there as it looks as if they're going to stop him a couple yards shy of the marker.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. York able to send this one through.
And they take a 17-14 lead.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Throwing now is Stroud.
Being chased out left. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Stroud to throw it.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Browns!
Donovan Peoples-Jones
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play action. Stroud now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Giants with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, he'll run that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On 1st down, here's Stroud. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Jones on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Try to pound it in, Kamara.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Touchdown, Giants. From 4 yards out. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's blocked. The Browns have it. Taking it right down Broadway. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, he's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Stroud now on 2nd down.
Buying time to his left. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Ready?
Stroud. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him.
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
He gets that one complete to Wicks.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will cut the lead down to 13.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the football going back over down to the Cleveland Browns. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So find frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now this throw caught left side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. On the give, here's Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. First and 10, it's Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
Let's go now. 60
Stroud looking to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Forced out to his... And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak... You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Throwing Jones to the right side into the hands of Flowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Go Cyclone!
Go Cyclone! Go Cyclone!
Now Jones. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Meanwhile, Jones throwing to the hands of Pitts here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
At the Browns' 19-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, the Giants.
They run it again with Kamara. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Marquise Brown from 10 yards out. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Giants 30.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He's got a man complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Stroud. Steps away. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Cade York on now for the field goal. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in this fourth quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now out come the Giants. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones escaping the pressure right. And Jones will hit the deck here, and he is able to pick up the 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3. Back to throw. Jones. Short throw caught by Pitts. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, it's Brown. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. To throw is Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. interception. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit.
The kicker on for the point after.
They do tack on the extra point as well, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
37.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns set to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So now Jones and the Giants down by 8, a minute 13 to play. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down.
Now Jones.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Jones.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Here's Jones. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Here we go, here we go.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Cleveland, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.